I did a live session for two girls who tried to save a dog that they discovered who was dying of severe heat stroke. She didn't end up making it. Animal control was a huge fail. They were extremely upset. The video went viral on TikTok. I'm going to link the TikTok account and I'm going to link the video on my other social media platforms, but I am not going to play the video here. It is very upsetting to watch. I could barely watch it myself. And so they reached out to me and I was so mad and so upset. I knew I had to do this session. So the session was about an hour and 10 minutes. I am going to show you clips about 13 minutes worth of the session. And then afterwards, I want to say a couple things at the end.
All right, so the first thing she said is, I need everybody to know I'm okay. So just right from the beginning, she wants to let everybody know she's okay. She knows that what was shown outwardly was very traumatic for kind of everybody involved who saw it, both you guys, people who saw it on social media. She's saying it was like obviously very traumatic. Okay, she said, you need to tell them, they need to know that she's saying she was mostly gone when you like found her. She's saying it was like she had one foot out the door already. I'm just asking her more. She said she was too far gone. She said she said they think that they could have saved me. They think that if they did X, Y, Z, W, if they only did this, if they only did that, if they only just all these ifs, if only, if only, if only. She's saying she's basically saying like I was already gone when they found me. She's showing me it's like she's attached to her body still, but she's not fully in it. Like part of her is in it, but part of her, she's showing me watching it from outside, watching both her, watching you guys, watching, what was happening. I'm asking her if she suffered, which is obviously, which, she said, not in the way that you think I did. So I'm asking her if she could explain that more. She said when things get bad, we bounce. So I'm asking her, she's like, you know what I mean? Okay. So okay, she's like she's literally like, okay, take a minute, explain it to them. So what I have heard from countless animals is when if it is a situation like hit by a car, not really able to breathe, an animal attack, something like that, they mostly detach before it happens. So they're not in fully physically feeling all of the things, but you still see their body reacting to it because their body is naturally reacting to it, but they have like a foot out. So she's saying, yeah, she was like, she's saying there was no me going back into that body. She said that body was done. She's saying that body was toast. Literally. She's like, literally it was fried. She's actually kind of funny. I know that this is not a funny situation, but the thing she's saying, like, I had to bounce, it's kind of like coming off as a little funny. She's saying sometimes stuff like this happens to animals. I mean, I guess you could say people too, but in this situation, sometimes things happen to animals for the greater good, for awareness, for change, she's telling me that even she said even people watching the video we're learning what to do if they see an animal that is experiencing heat stroke. Were there comments of people kind of saying this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do? Was that sort of, and were people kind of commenting like, oh, I didn't know that, or this is good to know? Was that kind of stuff happening? Okay. She said the laws have to change, but she's showing me like at the bottom of a hill looking up. Like this is an uphill. She said change starts very small. Change starts by individual people caring. It has to start small and move forward. Again, she's saying, please do not think I suffered. And she's showing me the video and she's like, it looked really bad, didn't it? Like, she's like, and then she's looking back at me like, yeah, it looked really bad. She said, I promise I was not fully experiencing it. I was not fully experiencing it. She said, you think you did everything wrong. And she said, that's not true. So she's saying again, what ifs, if onlys, this, that. She's saying there is nothing you could have done to save her, even if you saw her and took her right to an emergency vet. She's saying she's doing this. I still want, there was no, she said it's a nice thought thinking, oh, maybe I could have been saved. But she's saying no, even if they beeline straight to an emergency room, I was not going to make it. And she's saying that was how it was supposed to go. She's saying the guilt should not fall on you. You didn't do anything wrong. She's saying she said there was no saving me. There was no saving that body. I was not coming back to that body. That body was done. It served its purpose. I'm saying you looked young though. Like you looked young. I don't know if you know how old she was. She looked young, or she was just a small dog.
Yeah.
She said the duration of her life has no bearing on the importance of it. I will tell you, she's funny. She has a sense of humor. So
yeah, she was goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's so lucky is what she seemed like.
Yeah.
She had where she was at.
Yeah, she's coming across as having a funny personality. She said her life was not all bad, but she became unwanted.
Yeah, I told you. I knew it.
And it was easier to kind of almost let nature take its course almost. Like I don't kind of want this dog anymore, so I'm just gonna kind of let nature take its course, which obviously in the heat and with that would have happened. Was it a man that had, okay, because she said, and this is some of the stuff sometimes I'm arguing with the animals because I'm just like, she said, he's not a bad man. He just is troubled. And troubled people do things and hurt things because they are troubled. She's even saying she doesn't blame him, which I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't blame him.
Yeah, I did it on purpose.
Like, this is... She said, no, you can't hold grudges. You can't hold grudges. She's showing me like her in the video and you guys trying to, do all this stuff. And then she's showing me like all the comments and all the likes on social media. Like, look at all this. Look at all the people that cared about me. Look at all the people that loved me. Like, look at all this love that I got. She's saying she's famous. She's famous.
It's famous.
She's like, yeah, she's like, millions of people know who I am. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting her to kind of be taking this so well and to have this sort of attitude about it. I'm going to ask kind of what happened after, because it was animal control and the animal control is who ended up taking her, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just asking her. She said okay, this is what she said. She said they euthanized me. I was too far gone.
I knew it.
She said, okay, so she said it was a couple things. She's saying she was very, very far gone, and looking at her, she's showing me people looking at her, making the decision, this dog, it's better to euthanize this dog. The people thought she's too far gone, but she's also showing me basically what she's saying is it would have cost a lot of money to try to save her, and it wouldn't have ended up making a difference. And because she was kind of just, I don't want to use the word homeless, but she's saying she didn't have a daddy Warbucks, basically. So she's saying like the county only puts so much into.
Yeah, I knew that.
She's like they euthanize perfectly healthy animals. You think they were gonna put what do you think they were gonna put into me? Any whatever choices. Again, she's saying they could have seen me and driven me straight to an emergency room, given me IVs, hooked me up, done the cold towels, put me in a refrigerator, all of the things. I would not have made it. She's like, I was done with that body. That body was no longer. It did not serve me anymore. She's saying, like, she's saying, I know I was young, but I had a full life. I had a life that meant something.
Yep. I just so happened to look across the street. Like she flopped up out of the grass and flopped back down. That's what got my attention.
Because the grass is so long.
It was so tall, you couldn't see her. I couldn't see her.
She's referring to it as flopping around like a fish out of water.
Exactly. That's exact, dude. I said that. She looked like SpongeBob. That's what I said.
She said, she's like, I'm trying to make jokes. I know they're not laughing. I know this isn't funny. She's trying to bring a sense of humor to it. She is not. I was expecting to connect with her and to have it not be like this at all, because she has such a bright, positive, funny personality.
I was not expecting that session to go like that at all. This dog was funny. She had a sense of humor. She was making me laugh. She was making jokes. I was not expecting that at all based on the situation that she was in and what happened to her. So one of the things that I really loved that she said was that the duration of my life has no bearing on the importance of it. That's something that really stuck with me, and I'm still thinking about it. And the other thing was, and she said it again throughout the session, that she's not mad at the man. She doesn't hate him. She doesn't blame him. And that's so hard for me to, I said to the girls, I said, sometimes I argue with animals. It's not that I'm arguing with them, but when I see what happened to her in this video and what this person allowed to happen, and then have her telling me that she's not mad at him and she doesn't blame him, it's like, I don't understand. It's like, it's not making sense to me. I'm mad. I'm blaming him. But what she said is that humans unite in hatred. She does not want people to do that. She does not want people to unite in hatred over this man, and she said that's a thing that humans do, and she doesn't want anybody to do that. So this was a really powerful session for me, and honestly, it helped me based on how affected I was by seeing the video. So I wanted to share it with you guys, and yeah.